So this is Black Mirror 2. And the best part is I can play it windowed, so I can actually keep an eye on chat. Compared to, you know, Black Mirror 1. I've already got everything set up. We're good to go. And, outside of, like, the main character being a bastard son, look at hints. God, what the fuck? This is the Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't even have that. I ain't got the money for that. Oh shit, the fuck? Hello! Welcome in! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flock and those little HB fan. How you doing? Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Yeah, it's like a brand spanking new game. I'm probably not getting that until it, like, goes on sale for 10 bucks. But yeah, all I know about this game is that we follow the bastard son of the Gordons. And, according to Chicky, a lot of this game is just him thirsting after a chick, so we're gonna see how well that goes. Let's see, please choose a game mode. Easy game mode offers additional game help. The option to skip, I went with easy. I don't think I will. Yeah, we'll do normal. Cause like there's also additional game help option while in the mode if we wish. So we can still like get the help if we need it. Oh, so we're going 20 years, oh, almost 20 years in the past. It's like 10 years back. Uh-oh.
Samuel? Are you there? Please, say something. I've been looking for you. You promised you wouldn't just disappear anymore. I've been looking all over for you. Ow! What's wrong with you? I don't know who you are. I don't know my own husband. You disappear every night. You only talk when it's absolutely necessary. Where is the man that I married, Samuel? I want my husband back!
Oh.
What have I done? What the hell have I done? Oh no! I didn't want this! No! No! Oh. No!
Well, I guess that explains what happened that night. Shit. Samuel, if you've been committing crimes, right? Chapter 1. So I guess that's to say, like, Samuel was under the effects of the curse
Get
for
on with it! Stick the damn fuse back in! I want to open the store!
Okay, fucking hell. There's a new diary entry. The corresponding symbol will flash at the top left of the screen. You can open the diary via the indicator or by using either the D or J key. Okay. Basement window. So anyway, as I was saying before, I guess our boss man so rudely interrupted me, I guess Samuel had been under the effects of the quote-unquote curse for over 10 years. Are we playing as an early Samuel? No, this is 1993. Because, like, at the end of the last game, Samuel just fucking killed himself. He jumped from the top of the building, like one of the parapets of Black Mirror, and just let himself die. Anyway, fuse box. And now we're playing as a new character.
Old dust-encrusted fuse box. There are a lot of wires coming out of the top of it, which then run along the floor joists. Doesn't look exactly safe.
The fuse! The fuse, man! Open your eyes!
Okay, good to know. Clothing dummy. So it...
Oh my god. Who would want to be photographed in front of that backdrop? Well, maybe it was the trend. Once.
It's always a trend at least once somewhere.
Let's see. A few plastic containers, bottles and boxes, light bulbs, cables, grease. And a small carton of fuses.
Hey.
The box says ceramic fuses.
And no, Tab does something else in this game.
Hopefully the fuses work. You never know in this place. There's just one fuse left in the box. But at least it looks unused. I reckon it still ought to work.
You think you'll be done today?
The replacement fuse still looks so...
Let's open that up.
An old dust-encrusted fuse box.
It's so
There are a lot of
weird.
wires coming out of the top of it, which... The replacement fuse still looks okay. I ought to try it out. Well, at least it'll give me a bit of light until I get the power turned back on.
Interactivity. So open it up.
An old dust-encrusted fuse.
So he's not gonna open it up.
The replacement fuse still looks okay. I ought to try it out.
So why won't he open?
Okay then. Just like everything else of Fuller's, pretty well junk. The blown fuse must be under here. Fuller. 3 other fuses look fine, but this one's had it. This fuse is definitely a goner.
So
I should throw that away, otherwise I'll get mixed up. Well, that's that. Now all we need is some power.
So shouldn't you just like flip the switch? Oh,
Okay.
there it is.
So let's have a look. Let there be light.
It's
Don't
so...
need this anymore.
He's like a sim. Oh, now it gives you the hint. Like, I know it's in the manual, and at this time, like, a lot of people would have been reading it before this point, but still.
An old clothes dummy. Ugh, judging by the smell, it's been damp at some point, and now it's just moldering away.
Ew.
I wouldn't accept it as a present, even if it didn't stink. A light shaft with a grill. Leads up to the backyard. The hinges on the basement grill are rusted. No idea if you could open it, and even if you could, it'd squeak like hell.
You're probably not gonna be replaced as Hinge
Ancient
Chicky, I'm
rusted
not gonna
bucket with
lie.
a little bit of water in it. With that water in the bucket, it's only a matter of time until it's completely rusted through.
Just continue being nosy
There's
here.
not as much dust on the floorboards here. They're almost shiny, in fact. So does Fuller stand here every night with a beer looking at these awful pictures? These boards don't run parallel to the wall. They're turned 90 degrees. They make a rectangle roughly 30 by 25 inches. Strange.
I will say, his voice is a little obnoxious, but only because he gives extraneous details. Like, we did not need to know that it's 25 by 30 inches.
Some photo of a beach and an ocean. There are millions of pictures like this. They all look the same somehow. Some photo of a beach and an ocean.
At least we can, like, skip the dialogue, though.
If I want to look at awful pictures, then I can do it upstairs in the store.
Ah. He is a physics major, so expect that a lot. Oh god. It's for lore.
That rickety pallet is blocking my view of the lower shelves. I can't see what's behind there.
So move it.
That rickety pallet is blocking my view of the lower shelves. I can't see what's behind there.
Fuck it, let's go upstairs. I'm tired of being in the dingy basement.
So let's go up. A wonderful working day awaits, full of appreciation and deep personal fulfillment. Ugh.
Finally! You make a big deal about going to college, but you're too sappy to replace a fuse. Put that board outside in front of the store. Get on with it!
Fuck you, dude.
The store isn't doing very well. I don't think a cheap sign is gonna change that. But what the hell? The store isn't doing very well. I don't think it. But.
Damn, dude. You know, maybe if you dusted this place, it'd be fine. Oh!
Someone's willing to return.
Huh?
You've put it the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is in Maine.
I'd like to get some portraits done. Some pretty black and white pictures. Have I come to the right place?
Oh, yeah. You're at just the right place. Black
Also,
and white
damn, she
photography
is
my
so
specialty.
quiet.
Wonderful. So let's get started. My name's Angelina.
Oh, I'm Darren. Let's go inside.
Welcome to Fuller's photography store. What can I do for you?
wanted to get some portraits done.
Very good. We can start right away, dear lady.
But I thought Darren would...
What? But he's just an errand boy. A pretty child like you deserves a real photographer.
Oh god.
Here, go and pick up the post and take this letter to Mrs. Biba in the diner in the main square. I've got things to do.
Oh, I hate how sleazy our boss man is. And also, hey Chevalier, welcome in.
Son of a...
Using the tab key. Good to know. Hotspots, open menu. Good lord. Game, additional help. Oh. Oh, that's so much nicer. Subtitles. Put those on. So, if you didn't catch your name, I'm pretty sure it's Evangeline. And we may as well, like, make our first save. Oh. New entry. Oh, there it goes. Post time. There. So let's see.
New England Photo Service. I reckon a person has to be pretty damn desperate to have their pictures taken at Fuller's place. But he's the only photographer in town. And there are plenty of tourists here. Presumably he does most of his business with them. I can't explain it any other way, just how he keeps his head above water.
Probably money laundering. Also, fucking yikes. Hold on. One, I need to lower that because it's just really fucking loud. I have become Borb! There. That's a little better. How does it sound for y'all? Can you still hear everything okay? You don't like listening to the song of your people? It's not that I don't, it's that when shit's just way too fucking loud that I can't make anything else out, it's just not a good time. Yes, lechonk! Hon hon hon.
I can only ask myself just who he conned into making him the elk design. Or then again, maybe he didn't have the picture made. He probably just stole it.
Probably.
Most of the pictures here in the window weren't taken by Fuller. In some moment of blinding inspiration, he must have decided to get some proper photographers to promote his business. Of course, they have no idea just how lucky they've been.
Oh.
A hydrant, just like any other one. I don't see anything special about it. If this place ever burns down, I'll be the guy holding the match.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
I think that's Fuller's car. I'm not one of those people who knows about such things and goes into fits of ecstasy when they see a classic. Who knows? Is that thing a classic anyway?
I mean, in the current year we're looking at it, yeah. Although I think that model might be like an additional 3 years off being a quote-unquote antique. But I don't actually know cars, so don't hold me to that.
An unbelievable mess of old guns and swords, uniforms, ships, bells, radios. As long as it's old, it's sold here.
To the oh, what? Oh, hold on. To Main Road Square. Oh, that's a funky place to put that. But I think that's where we gotta go. Right mouse on the arrows in the inventory will switch immediately to either the beginning or end of the list of objects. I'm not seeing that.
Jebediah Bitterfoot or something like that, I guess.
Why does he have like a Boston accent when we're in fucking Maine?
Honestly, I've got no idea who that is. The city's founder, a mayor, a benefactor, what do I know? What a flashy thing that is. Probably some tourist's cool ride. Europeans in particular confuse New England with California and think they should be driving around in convertibles or Mustangs. Most of the year, an open-top car is a bad idea around here. With that kind of weather, Biddeford should make the raincoat a national uniform.
From Boston and went to Maine for college? I mean, that's a distinct possibility. Oh, right, I can click and move around. Oh, we can go to Ma's house.
A coin-op telephone. It says out of order. If I was needing some small change, then I might take a closer look at it. But not right now.
Ah, so we can steal from it. Good to know. Baby's that. So. Oh, for Miss Biba.
A collection note for a package. There's a little shop down on the harbor which is a collection point for all the parcel mail around here. If I hand in the note there, I'll be able to pick up Fuller's delivery.
Oh.
A letter from Fuller. I'm supposed to give it to Mrs. Biber in the diner. She works behind the counter there.
Okay. Oh, bubblegum.
I haven't seen such an old bubblegum machine for years. Belongs to the diner. They do that whole nostalgia thing in there too.
I'm sorry, but the British show or a literal mirror comment just breaks my little birdie heart. For undiscernible reasons. The answer is neither. This came long before the show. You know, I'm just kind of realizing I don't remember ever pronouncing your name.
Thanks.
Generico? I'm sorry, I'm just unfamiliar. That's okay. I mean, it's not your fault. Because, like, it's an old-ass series of games that got, like, a remaster that the team then went under after producing, so it's like...
Just down the street.
Thanks a lot.
Hey. Hello, slick man. Oh, fuck you for that shoulder check, dickhead.
Some people.
Hi, Miss Biba. No, come back!
That's Mrs. Biber.
Oh, Biba.
As far as I can understand it, she runs this place with a husband. Excuse me.
I'll be right there. What can I get you, my boy?
Actually, I'm here to give you something. It's from Fuller in the photo store.
Psst. Hey, come over here.
Ah.
I can guess what this is about. The dirty old swine. I should have known. Vermin ain't so easy to get rid of. Tell him
You better tell him yourself. Whatever it is, you...
Claire! You gonna talk all day? The customers are waiting!
get out of here and tell your boss he can go to hell.
Okay. You ain't gotta tell me twice. I mean, hell, considering how Darren was talking earlier, he might center him himself.
What the hell was that all about then? Huh. She sure didn't seem to be a fan of Fuller's. I got that much. And the guy in the kitchen, he sure wasn't supposed to see that she had mail.
Okay, Generico, go enjoy your food. Let's get out of here for right now. Oh.
Young man! You're Darren Michaels, aren't you?
And who the fuck are you?
Yes, and you are?
Oh, excuse me. My name is Newhouse. I'm a doctor at the health center.
At the health center? You mean at the hospital out there?
Well, yes. We call it the Biddeford Health Center. We aren't just a hospital. We have yoga courses and cookery courses and...
And what do you want from me?
Yes. I know your mother, Darren. We had a date here this morning, to be more precise. Me and her. We wanted to hang up some pictures your mother painted in the health center.
Yes, and...
She's not there. She's normally always... She's always punctual, isn't she? This kind of thing never happens.
Look, I don't have a lot of time right now. I'll give her a call, okay? As soon as I'm back in the store. Maybe she's forgotten about your little meeting, Doc.
If you say so, but actually...
I gotta go. I'll call Mom later and tell her that you're waiting for her in the health center. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Right-click on the postcard, or by pressing the M key, you can open the map. Itinerables, you... what? Oh, it enable... oh, fuck, I hate how those things are written.
The diner's run by Mr. and Mrs. Biber. It's not a bad joint. It's done up like a 1950s diner. Yeah, well, at least how we imagine the 50s were.
Pat, pat, pat.
I received head pats! Thank you, Canuck. I also realized I had forgotten to set a timer, and I just set one now, because I think we've been... well, let's do the save menu. At 6:45, that's when I saved. Maybe? Oh no, post time is 6:34 is when I saved. And I don't know how much time is in that. Oh well. Double click on interactive game elements will launch the corresponding action immediately. Young woman. Souvenir store. I guess it's both...
And then I said to him, Jason, I need a new car, urgently.
Oh yeah, and then?
What can I say? It's parked right outside.
You can't be serious.
Sure, I'm being serious. A convertible. Totally cute.
Girl, you're just gonna have to show me later.
Oh yes, there's no way I'm not
A stand
going to do that.
displaying a million travel guides. New England, Quebec, England and Wales,
And
Holland,
in
the
this
national parks
weather.
of the USA,
You lying.
Tuscany,
And what did he do?
Hong Kong.
Well, he just
etc.,
left her
etc.
sitting there.
Ha! Well, she didn't deserve anything better.
But that's not all.
You joking.
I'm just gonna
There's more?
interrupt y'all now, because
Yeah,
y'all
now
are
get this.
a little obnoxious as well.
Excuse me?
Have you got something wrong with your ears?
No, I just wanted a package.
Something wrong with your eyes then?
Huh?
Listen, I'm talking here. Can't you see that?
Yeah, I can see as clear as day, unfortunately. But I have to collect a package for Fuller at the photo store.
There'll be no line jumping in this store. You're online, okay? Now wait until I'm ready.
Ugh, the young kids today.
Always. I'm always having a fight with them.
Bad parents, that's what it is.
So tell me, what's happening with your new car again?
A convertible. So cute.
That car belongs to the world record talking lady from the shop. That could be useful.
He's a Gordon, alright. But to be fair, I had the same fucking thought.
That car belongs to the world record talking lady from the shop. That could be useful.
So, I'm not gonna lie, it seems a little inconsistent when he's actually gonna do something to it, and when he's
my
not.
Convertible!
You can scroll through objects on your mouse yeah. You.
Hello, is it something like my turn now? Please, don't let me rush you.
Oh, what do you want?
I'm supposed to collect something for Fuller. From the photo studio?
Collection note?
I mean, this is a fair point. Samuel would have pushed it into the ocean.
This is the one, right here. Have you still got another note? There's another package for Fuller here.
Afraid not. Can I take it anyway?
I might turn a blind eye for nice customers.
So you're not gonna give it to me then?
Hell no!
You're a fucking cunt. Yeah, let's talk to this rando lady. Hello.
A young woman. She looks sad.
Let's go barge in on our business.
Everything okay?
No, it's not actually. Carrie died here 2 years ago. She was my best friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. How did it happen?
You're not from around here.
No, I'm from Boston. I'm spending the semester break at, my mother's.
Yes. Well, Carrie committed suicide. No one knows why. Everyone loved her. She was intelligent and always happy. I think there's still a picture of her in old Fuller's display window. The young woman with dark hair and green eyes.
Yes, I know that picture. A really pretty woman.
She had so many plans. After studying, she wanted to open a kindergarten here in Bedford with her husband Jason. I just don't understand it. From one day to the next, she changed completely. Became really reclusive. She was depressed, melancholic all the time. No one could reach her anymore. Not even Jason. Even though they loved each other more than anything. Then one day, she just threw herself into the sea.
And no one knows why?
No one.
Oh,
Jason
shit.
has never gotten over it. He couldn't help her. A few months later, he married that brainless bimbo with a convertible. He probably just felt so lonely. It's definitely got nothing to do with love.
Ah.
He must have been really lonely.
Excuse me. I'd rather be alone right now.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Well, now we have some, oh, hello, what's this?
Biddeford isn't really a port. But there are plenty of boats here. Mostly sailboats.
Oh, we can go to the beach from here. Neat.
People sail out to go fishing or whatever. I'd rather keep solid ground under my feet.
Same, honestly. I know I'm like a seagull, but... No.
There's barely a single wave today. No wonder. Beautiful weather, not much wind.
Okay, yeah, I did say it in a Boston accent, so, you know, it wasn't too far off the mark. It was right on it, actually. Fuck you, you dumb bitch! And your car!
He's sick. That disgusting pig.
What's going on?
Your lovely boss. Does he always try to grope his customers?
No, only the women.
That's not funny.
No, of course not. What can I say? Fuller's an asshole.
Well, he's never going to see me again. Darren, would you bring the photos to the hotel for me?
Sure!
Of course. My pleasure.
Thanks, Darren. That's really nice of you. I'm staying at the Wild Coast, room number 5.
No problem. You'll have them this afternoon.
Thanks, my hero. See you later.
Bye, Angeline. Sorry about our boss. Holmst?
Huh. That's the guy from the diner. Is he following Angelina?
Hey! You're gonna gawk her ass right off. Whatever the bitch said, it's all a dirty pack of lies.
Sure.
Back to work!
Yeah, nah, you're a sleazy shack of shit, dude.
Hey, you got the package?
Yep.
Well then, give it to me.
How'd the photo shoot go?
Ah, shut up.
I only mean the young lady who...
That alley cat's gone, okay? No little goodbye kissy for little Darren. So now, get to work. The shelves here could use with a dusting and the gutter's leaky. And you still gotta take my mama's dogs for a walk. Go back to the post office again and ask if the new photo paper's already arrived. The mailman still hasn't brought a collection note. And the store could also do with a good sweeping.
He's cranky. I guess Angelina did a number on his ego. Nice job. Okay then. But before I start with all that stuff, I'd better give Mom a quick call and remind her she was gonna take the pictures to the hospital. And somehow I've got to get a hold of the film so I can make some prints of Angelina's pictures without Fuller catching me doing it.
I'm sure he'll catch on.
The picture frames could do with being a little more professionally presented. But to be honest, they don't really deserve it.
And by that I mean more than likely, like... No, I lost my train of thought, never mind.
These photo mounts are made of a kind of pressed card. You can stick photos into them to make them easier to hang. The drawback is that they can get easily dusty. No wonder Fuller needs some distraction. You don't even get 5 customers a day in here.
Shit. Film cameras. Oh, to the dark room. Oh, we can just go back here and he won't even stop us. Stepped on laptop. No worries. We say hi to Artie. We stand a tiny furry queen in here. So... The question now becomes... back room. There we go. I don't know why I keep forgetting I can wander... Fuck. Damn, dude. Take a Mucinex. Fuck.
Huh. Seems like she's on the phone.
What the hell are you doing using my phone? While you're on the clock? I'm gonna take it out of your...
Yeah, whatever. Look, I just wanted to call my mother. but it was busy. It's not gonna make you go bust.
That broad spends the whole day on the phone, right? She already called up once while I was shooting that sweetie. Some drivel about Adrian and a mirror. I hung up. I got better things to do than listen to that kind of crap.
My mother called, and you didn't tell me?
The old lady's not all there in the head anymore, huh? Where you going? You're not on your own time yet.
Fuck your time, dude.
Mom?
Oh,
Mom!
shit.
Mom!
Oh, fuck.
Her heart's beating. She's alive. Mom, can you hear me? Mom! Nothing. But she's still breathing.
Let's get an ambulance.
Okay, think, Darren. I need an ambulance. Emergency? Yes. My name is Darren Michaels. I've just found my mother. She's unconscious.
5 minutes later.
Take it to the hospital, but take it real easy. I'll be following in my car in a minute.
How does it look?
Difficult to say, Darren.
Ugh.
She must have stumbled, and now she's got a serious head injury. Exactly how bad it is, we can only find that out in the hospital.
Why are
But how
you
can
here,
she fall
though?
so badly that she...
It's not the time for that now. Was your mother taking any kind of medication?
I don't know. She always has a load of painkillers for her back. No idea.
Please, collect anything that looks like medication and bring it back to me in the hospital. What about allergies?
Not that I know about.
That's not good enough. Could you find out the family doctor's number? Perhaps get a hold of her medical records.
Yeah, I'll go look. I'll see you in the hospital.
Very good. Oh, yeah. And we need your mother's insurance card.
Oh.
That too? Okay, please, can you hurry?
And we probably have exactly none of that.
Oh man. Medication, insurance card, med history. I better hurry.
Alright.
There are pictures of me and Mom in the cabinet. I can't see any pictures of my father here. Mom hasn't got many of him. I guess the memory of his death is too painful for her. When I was a child, I always wanted to know who my father was. Mom told me about him and finally showed me some pictures. That was the only time I've ever seen pictures of him.
Alright. Just go in here. Table.
Mom likes thrillers and horror stories. Mainly old stuff. Edgar Allan Poe and the like. Perhaps it has something to do with her time in England. She's often told me that she worked in a castle. That could well have come straight out of one of these books. My mother's old bureau. That's where she keeps her letters and financial papers and such. I don't fancy poking around in there just now. She always had her insurance card on her and didn't lock it away. It's gotta be somewhere else.
Maybe in here then, with
I
like
think
a
the
wallet.
furniture's still from her time in England. Quite old-fashioned, but stylish somehow. I think the furniture's still... What do we got here? Handkerchiefs, glasses...
Window, pot plant.
It's a beautiful lamp. Pity it doesn't work.
It's probably somewhere in here, but I'm gonna go to
Mom's
the
bathroom. Like her old place, nothing special. We weren't poor, but my mother was always modest. And by the looks of it, so is this place.
Oh, okay. Why did we need a monologue about that?
Aha, some medicines. Boxes, little bottles, tubes. I'll take it all with me. Even though that's quite a lot of drugs, I don't think it's everything. There must be more of her medication around here. This cupboard's also from our old flat in Boston. A simple but practical wall cupboard. Immaculately looked after, of course. I had a shower here this morning, and Mom laid on a huge breakfast. I ate some of it, for her sake. Huh. Back at uni, I usually don't eat anything in the morning.
Yeah, you aren't usually given the time to. Oh shit! We know this place!
An old lighthouse. Underneath's a sign with Willow Creek written on it. Perhaps it's from the place in England where she lived. She first came to the US in her early 30s, after the accident.
Let's look in the
My
cupboards.
mother keeps her pots and pans and that kind of stuff in these cupboards.
Oh, it's a sunken kitchen? Neat.
A few pots, a shallow bowl, plates, a tray. I'll take the bowl.
Okay. That's something, I guess.
Oh my god, there really is running water here. I never would have thought it.
It's funny the way he says it, but it's also incredibly depressing. Oh my god. Let's see, for the lore, now we know they're rich. Not this family, no. Let's see, I'd hate to see what you call my apartment. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's where Mom indulged herself. We had an ancient wood-burning stove at home that she used to cook on. She always said it reminded her of her time as a cook back in England.
So she used to work with Bates.
That's where Mom indulged herself.
Okay. Okay, so there's nothing here for us. Why is he so shocked about running water? He's shocked because he and his mother were broke, like very broke, I'm assuming. Because he made a comment to them having a wood fire stove. And usually if you had a wood fire stove, you did not have the money to have running water in your home. So you may have had a faucet, but it doesn't mean it would have worked.
A plant.
Oh shit.
Looks like there's something under the flower pot. It's a little brass key.
Know what that goes to?
I think the furniture. Ah, my mother's address book. I ought to find her doctor's number in there.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yes, and that's got the address book open.
Okay. We cooking with Crisco now. It's a very interesting looking little place, though. It's very cozy.
Now then, what was that doctor called? Dr. Wakefield. That's him. And here's his number. I just hope he's still got my mother's old medical records. Hopefully the number's still okay. Dr. Wakefield. 555...
Dr. Wakefield's practice?
My name's Darren Michaels. I have to speak to the doctor. It's an emergency.
One moment, please.
Dr. Wakefield speaking.
Hello, Dr. Wakefield. This is Darren Michaels.
Darren, is there something wrong with your mother? Mandy said...
Yes, she's been taken to the hospital. She's fallen over and taken a knock to the head. She's not responsive.
My God.
The hospital needs her medical history. Do you still have it?
Yes, we must still have it here.
Can you fax it over to the hospital?
Yes, of course. Hopefully nothing's happened to her back.
Wouldn't the support corset protect her?
Not necessarily. The corset supports her spine when she's standing up or sitting, but her back has been so badly affected since the accident that a fall can have repercussions.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think I want to know. I'll just go down to the hospital and find out there.
Do that. I'll have the records sent to Biddeford. I hope your mother gets well soon.
Yeah, me too.
Give her my
Shit.
best wishes as soon as she's awake.
I'll do that. See you later, Doc.
So now
Well,
we...
That's done. Dr. Wakefield has always cared well for Mom. With that back of hers, she could barely stand, sit, or lie down without causing her pain. And then she has the burns as well.
Oh.
And now this.
So now we've got to try to find the insurance card. Oh, here's this
That's
though.
Mom's medicine dispenser. There's a box for every day of the week. She always used to joke about it. She said that because of her back, she consumed more pills a day than a whole old folks' home. But she never took as much as she was actually prescribed. She always maintained that she'd just forgotten to. The old home doctor then gave her the dispenser at some point. I always found it rather stupid not to take your medicine, preferring to suffer in agony.
Was the mother in the fire at the beginning? I think so. I genuinely think so. She must have been... not like a fatal casualty, but a casualty of the fire nonetheless. Also, I would say, like, depending on a lot of factors, dude, your mom might have been eschewing getting the... or eschewing, I should say. Eschewing the medication so that, you would be able to eat. Because I know some folks, like, they're so bad off, they'll not eat or take their medication just so that they'll have money so that they can feed the younger members of their household. Or their pets.
That's Mom's medicine dispenser. She always used to, but she never took... I always found it rather...
So are we not gonna take it, or...? Yeah, that seems so inconsistent. If she left when she was 30,
Okay,
she'd be
this
60, that makes
medication and the
sense,
stuff
yeah.
in the bathroom should be enough. So, that's everything done.
Handbag.
Mom's handbag.
Grab that, then. Also, I hate how he says all of it's done,
Right, I found the insurance card.
but we didn't have that.
There's nothing else of interest in there. And I can earn my own money.
Okay. Let's boogie.
I'll just get dressed and then go straight to the hospital. I hope she's alright.
But you're already dressed. I guess he means, like, get a coat on.
Hello, I'd like to see my mom, Rebecca Michaels.
One moment. Your mother is still being examined.
Have you got the medication with you?
Yes, here. Oh, and I've also got the insurance stuff. When can I...
Ah, thank you, thank you. I will tell Dr. Newhouse. Please take a seat for a moment. I will let you know when you can go in and see your mother.
Hey Juan, welcome in. Yes, a blurb. Poor Darren is so anxious. Understandably so.
Pat, pat, pat.
I have received head pats! Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. Michaels?
I thought a giant hand would start caressing you, yes. How far are you through
Yes?
Soul Reaver 2? I'm
There is
almost
a problem
finished.
with your mother's insurance card. It looks like she didn't make the last payment.
Oh no.
I don't know anything about that. And I really don't give a damn.
Obviously, it's a little unpleasant, but the insurance...
Look, I don't give a damn about the insurance. What's happening with my mom? How long is this thing gonna take?
I'm sure you'll be able to see her soon. But if we can't clear up this thing with the insurance, then we've got a problem here. You'll have to...
Pay for it out of pocket!
Okay, Doctor. You can see your mother now. The room at the end on the right. Mr. Michaels?
Yes?
I can't help it if your mother hasn't paid, or if the bank hasn't made the transfer, or if the medical insurance won't cover the treatment. Here, take the card with you and sort it out. In the end, your mother will be back on her feet, but she won't have a roof over her head anymore.
Oh gee, fucking thanks, lady.
Thanks.
And, to like finish my thought, I'm almost done with Soul Reaver. We're probably going to be finishing it tonight.
How is she?
Not good, I'm afraid. The wounds to her head are quite severe. She must have fallen against the table with all her weight behind her.
Is she going to...
One should never give up hope. But your mother's in a coma, Darren. I'm sorry, but it's rather uncommon for someone to wake from a deep coma. Perhaps if she'd been discovered earlier, then there wouldn't have been so much bleeding in her skull.
Oh god.
You're saying that if I'd gone to her straight after our talk, then she wouldn't be here now, lying in a coma?
But my boy, you couldn't possibly have known.
Yeah, how could I have known? Fuller.
Sorry?
Fuller! She phoned the photo store. She wanted to speak to me, and Fuller just hung up on her.
Wait, no, that's completely...
She was conscious and wanted help, but Fuller...
I'll explain 1 second.
Darren, get a grip. It was an accident. No one's to blame, and you should just...
Just what? Simply sit here at the bedside and hope that she gets better? I can't barely believe that.
Darren! You must...
Thanks for your help.
We'll look after your mother round the clock, Darren. You're welcome to stay here. I'll pop in again later.
I'm not gonna stay here. I still have things to sort out. That fat bastard's gonna pay for this.
Dun dun dun. So now I'll pause it for a second. Let's see. Black Mirror, Chicky's got part of the explanation here. Black Mirror is a point-and-click adventure game about a curse on a family in England. In Black Mirror 1, we played a Samuel Gordon who was a menace to society. True facts. No lies can be found in that statement. As for Soul Reaver, it is a It is a very long series. Samuel out pills in a guy's beer. Oh no. Well, technically they weren't pills. He used a syringe. He was that one episode of the Oblongs where they accidentally got people hooked onto morphine. But Soul Reaver is a story, or at least like the games we've played of it, are about a vampire turned wraith trying to seek revenge on his sire for having thrown him into the wash cycle. And now he's going across time discovering, hey, maybe there was something else more to me being chucked into the abyss than just pure spite and jealousy. And that's where we're kind of at now with Soul Reaver 2. A dirty syringe that we found at a dumpster, yeah. So, Ma needs new spine. I know she's got, like, head trauma. But also, you can't tell me she didn't get her head bashed in. Like, someone...
That doesn't belong to my mom. Maybe it's from the person who was in here before her.
Maybe.
There's a stethoscope. Presumably someone from the clinic forgot it when washing their hands. Doc Newhouse has definitely still got his. I'll take it with me.
Oh.
They ought to be able to rustle up another one here.
I'm sure we can use it for something.
I guess I should have packed a case like that for my mother, too.
I'm sure it's fine.
It seems to... She looks so weak. My mom always had a fighting spirit, and all this just because she tripped. Probably rushing around again, doing someone or other a favor. And then that stupid cupboard. Oh, and Fuller. If he even... I'm gonna squeeze him dry for this.
Yes! Okay, Darren, I take back everything I said earlier.
Typical hospital chic. There's a little medicine bottle lying here. Perhaps it belonged to the patient who was here before my mother.
Oh yeah, he electrocuted a doctor. Oh, it's a laxative.
Laxativa. A powerful laxative. Sounds useful.
Well, I know how we're getting rid of Fuller.
The monitor shows my mother's vital signs. Pulse, breathing, etc. No idea if the values are positive.
I mean, it says she's stable, so I mean, there's that at least. We're stealing meds from a hospital. It's fine. Oh,
No, I can't tell you that. You can talk to her son if you like. He's just... There he is.
Hey! Hey! You! What the hell?
What was that about, lady?
A nurse. And perhaps an administrator as well. They could well be one and the same nowadays. The way things look, it seems that healing the patients is a kind of secondary activity. Hi.
Hello, Mr. Michaels. What can I do for you?
Homest?
What did that guy want?
He was asking about your mother.
What did he want to know?
He wanted to know if
she made it?
Yes. But I told him we're not allowed to give out patient information. He ought to speak to you.
I don't know the guy, but he's gone out of his way to avoid me twice already. You know who he is?
I'm sorry, no. But he's got an accent. I think he's British. But with something else, too.
Listen, I don't want that guy anywhere near my mother. You understand?
Of course.
You know what? Since we're here, fuck it.
This Dr. Newhouse, what's he like?
Oh, he's very charming. A really nice guy. He isn't from around here. He came to Biddeford a couple of years back. But he's really settled and got on well, and...
Yeah, nice story. I wanted to know if he was a competent doctor.
Oh, yes, of course. He used to run a huge hospital in Atlanta. He's apparently rather overqualified to be working in a little place like Biddeford. But I think he enjoys the small town life. Your mother is in good hands.
Yeah, and she's probably gonna have to give up one of hers in order to pay off the insurance.
Are you from around here?
You could say that. I grew up here.
Then you surely must be able to tell me some exciting stories about the place.
Ah, well, not really all that much happens here. You know, a young woman killed herself a couple of years back. She jumped into the ocean, and they had to call in extra divers to help search for her. They didn't save her, though. They never even found the body.
Oh, shit.
But apart from that, there's never really much happening here.
You mean Carrie? Did you know her?
Yes, we used to go to aerobics together.
Any idea why she killed herself?
We'd all like to know the answer to that one. She was always so happy. We used to have lots of laughs together. But then, she changed. She also stopped coming to the sports events, and I lost touch with her. I had no idea she was having such a hard time with herself.
Thanks for the info.
What do you think about our mom's condition?
What do you think? You reckon my mom's gonna be okay?
Oh, you never can know. But for sure, there are people who come out of comas after much worse accidents than your mother's.
And folks who die from much less serious accidents.
You mustn't give up hope. Pray for your mother.
Statistically speaking, that has no effect whatsoever. I'll save my time. About all this insurance garbage.
Best to have a look through your mother's bank transfers. If she's transferred the money, then it's up to the bank and the insurance company to slug it out between themselves. You can simply drop it by with the certificate if you like. Then I'll see to it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, I guess we'll be going into our mom's paperwork.
Thanks very much for the information.
No problem.
My mom told me how she feared having to spend the rest of her life in a thing like this, even long after the car crash. Her back was seriously injured, and no one could tell her if she would ever walk again. Miraculously, I was left unhurt by our car crash. My mom was in hospital for months. My father died at the scene of the accident. I was about 3 years old back then. I can't remember the accident. Nor my father.
Well, we're gonna go deal with our mom's stuff first. Because that's important. Like, Angelina is pretty, but... family first, you know?
There's no choice. I can't believe I've got to scrabble around in my mother's private things so the damn insurance company doesn't let her die. I mean, what are they gonna do if I can't find any proof that my mother transferred that money? Throw her out of the door in her bed? Alright, come on, Darren.
You know, I want to say for him to have hope, but then there are still the instances, you know, of like elderly women and men being thrown out of hospitals in wheelchairs. Like, you know, never mind that no one's there to actually pick them up, they just leave them out there. And then there are the, there was one instance like sometime last year where a 90-year-old woman who could not walk around and move on her own was left outside of the front of her old family home. but her family no longer lived there. They had moved since then. The nursing home had not informed her family that they had done that. And the reason they had done it is because her social security payments were now no longer enough to pay for her treatment there. Or for her to live there, I should say. Like, they... oh, pardon. Like, they were in some serious hot water for that because it was in the middle of summer, so like she was basically dealing with exposure. What? Oh. Oh, we don't even get to see, like, a cool image of it. The game just, like, took pity on me finally, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really fucking lame.
Pencils. Run-of-the-mill pencils.
Like, don't get me wrong, I am glad that it's an option, but at the same time, it's like... It was a lot. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when it's an arbitrary, like, sliding puzzle, it's kind of stupid. But that's just kind of how I feel about a lot of, like, point-and-click puzzles. It's just like, no one in their right fucking mind would actually have this.
Huh.
It's like the one,
I've never seen it before. Ah, there's Mom's transfer book. That's what I was looking for. I'll take both.
Anyway, it's... I lost my fucking train of thought now, too. Shit. Well, I guess never fucking mind.
I'll leave that here. You always need a sharpener for pencils, and I can't see any here. A packet of cigarettes. Is Mom a secret smoker? Oh, there's just playing cards in it. I'd have been surprised. I don't know about all this kind of stuff. Let's see. I reckon that these are my mom's account transactions. This is the rent, and here's 18 bucks, 45 to the phone company. Aha, and here's the transfer to the insurance company. That's from last month, so she has paid. Those guys need to kick up the butt. What's this? A letter? Dear Rebecca, I have received your letter and am pleased that you're well. Of course, I will furthermore send you the full amount. Your suggestion is well intended, and I wouldn't have expected anything else from you. But there's absolutely no question about your receiving any less, even if he has now left home. You have done a wonderful job, and it's now time that you did something for yourself. Enjoy your life in Maine. With love, C.
Oh. Interesting.
Strange. The full amount. Even if he's out of the house now? What's that all about? Here's my mom receiving a fat payment from... a $1,500 transfer from a bank in England. BCW Bank, Willow Creek Branch. Willow Creek? That name's familiar. Mom used to live in England, but was it in this Willow Creek? And who is the C character? And why is he sending her money? Here it is again. And there! She seems to get the same amount every month. Seems to be practically her only source of income. I don't get it. She always told me she got a monthly injury compensation payment from insurance of the guy who caused the crash, which also killed my father. I definitely wasn't supposed to see that. Suppose it didn't really matter to me either. It's just that... It's just not like my mother to keep secrets from me.
I mean, you don't know that, dude.
I'll ask her why she's lied to me as soon as she gets better.
I guess now we just go to the hospital and get it worked out.
When I was a kid, we used to always argue about how long I was allowed to watch TV. I used to be able to sit in front of that thing for hours. Now you couldn't get wild horses to drag me in front of one. I can count myself lucky the damn thing didn't completely frazzle my brain. Mom's into music. That's one thing we have in common. Though our tastes are a little diverse. Mom's Beethoven doesn't mix that well with Nirvana or Pearl Jam. Mom's into music. Mom's into music.
I guess we'll need them later. Empty kettle. Well, now we have a kettle full of water for whatever we'll need it for.
The kettle's full.
We'll worry about that later. Oh, right. Ahem. Wait. I think that would be it.
I have my mother's bank transfers here. She's already paid for the damn insurance.
I was thinking the same thing myself. You know, the insurance company has made a boo-boo. Can I have them? Don't worry, I'll get on it.
Thank you kindly.
So that will be the end of it then?
Yes, I'll clear it all up with them.
Good.
Oh, no, I did not know that, Chickie. At all. Holy shit. Oh, that's cute. It even, like, does a little highlight as well. On, like, this main middle area. That's cute. We have a man to go strangle.
Whoa. That can't be right. It's the guy from the hospital with Fuller. Who is that guy? And what's he got to do with Fuller? I ought to listen in. I can still give Fuller a talking to afterwards. I can't open the door. The bell would give me away immediately. I'm gonna have to listen in unnoticed if I want to find out who this guy is and what he's doing with Fuller. Portraits, group... Ah, yes. And the picture of Carrie. She really was pretty. But it's kind of spooky somehow, being smiled at by a dead person.
Like, do we just listen in at the door? Oh, wait, hold on.
Still talking to the stranger.
Well, there's literally a door flap right there. Or I guess this. This works too. Oh, damn.
door is locked. There's a little hook that's keeping the door locked. I've got to reach it somehow.
Okay, so we'll need that, probably.
Fuller hung out the laundry yesterday. For him and his mother. I just found it somewhat surprising that a fat ass like him does the laundry for his mother. Alarming, even. The man is way past 40 and gets bossed around by his mother.
No wonder he's such an unbearable ass.
An ancient, rickety tool shed. This is where Fuller keeps the junk that he doesn't just throw somewhere in the yard. So, not much. There's also a reel of fishing line. A reel of fishing line. An ancient, rickety...
I will say, Chicky,
I'm afraid. No hook.
I'm not too keen on the fact that it takes, like, several tries for him to want to pick something up. When Samuel would look at something, he would be like, huh, that's kind of a neat thing. Like I was kind of iffy about the whole right-click thing in the first game. But at least if you either, left-clicked or right-clicked, you would get something immediately from that. Especially if, like, you needed that item to begin with.
A length of tow rope. A bit more than 2 yards long and in great condition. A length of tow rope.
Come on, MacGyver.
Ropes are always good. If somebody told me the old fat pig dumped poisonous waste, then I'd completely believe it. I don't understand why Fuller doesn't just get this stuff picked up. What does he want to keep it for?
Who knows? Shits and giggles?
Huh. I could reach the basement through the light well. But removing the grill would make too much noise. And apart from that, I'd never get up the creaky basement staircase quietly. I've got to find another way. That's the cage for Fuller's mother's dog. But the dog is usually in the house. At least, I've never seen it here in the cage. The water bowl is completely dry. Perhaps I can still use it.
Well, our inventory's starting to fill up.
I've got to be careful. Fuller's talking to that guy on the other side of that window. I can't understand anything, but if I'm not careful, they'll see me. I can't hear them from here. A completely rusted bucket with... The handle's busted off. I'm gonna leave the bucket there. There really isn't much more I can do with it. The door is locked from inside with that little hook. I've gotta somehow pull it up.
Pivoting window.
The window is directly above the...
So... Ahoy! Hey, Overlord! Welcome in! I'm trying to figure out how to do a game. Go gadget. Makeshift grappling
Not exactly a
hook.
fishing rod, but maybe I can catch something else with it. That should work. I've just got to be really quiet. If the handle hits against the door, they're both sure to hear it. Done it. And they didn't notice anything.
Well, if you look at the screen and push buttons on the controller to make pictures do things.
The door is open again. I can go in. I just hope it doesn't squeak.
Yeah, Angelina. That might have been it. I wrote down the surname as well. For another $10, I might even remember where I put the note.
We're breaking into
Not
eavesdrop.
necessary. I know her surname. And your assistant, what about him?
What assist? Oh, you mean Darren? That's my errand boy. He works here in the semester holidays.
A good errand boy is worth a lot. What do you know about him?
Why are you interested in him? You want to poach him from me? No problemo. For $100, I'll even write his notice straight away. What the hell? We'll say 50.
Damn.
Do you know him well?
What's with all the questions? His mother came in and asked if he could work here for a few weeks. He's a pussy! One of the eternally afflicted. Oh, I feel so bad and the world is so unfair and it all makes no sense. Boo-hoo.
So you don't know him?
Fuck you,
And
dude.
I've got no
That was close.
Damn cuckoo clock. Less cuckoo, more
They're both
stolplogen.
heading for the
Or more
exit, and I'm none the
stolplogen.
wiser. Who is this guy following then? Me? Or Angelina? And why? I'm gonna ask Angelina about the man. She's British, and that guy's got a British accent. You never know, perhaps she knows him. But first, I've got unfinished business with Fuller.
Yeah, we have an ass to kick. Beat his ass, Darren! Put the boots to him!
Hey, where's the big jellyfish? That's a light box for looking at slides and negatives.
Get a man his hammer. Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Huh. Looks like Fuller's taking the film out of the camera. But I wanted to give that fat bastard a piece of my mind first. Where the hell is he?
Dark room, probably, if you pulled out the footage.
A completely normal waste bin. I'll make a note of that in case I want to throw anything away. A completely normal waste bin. A completely normal waste. A flat dish about A3 size. If you're making photo prints in it, you have to have diluted developer in it. A flat dish about
Ooh.
The undeveloped film is placed in this container. Then the developer fluid is added, and after a short while, the film is developed.
Okay. And this
The
thing?
dish for the water bath. After the picture becomes visible in the developer bath, the development process is stopped in the water bath. That's a photo enlarger. You put the developed film in the top and then lay a sheet of photo paper on the table below. The picture is projected onto the sheet and so exposes the paper at the same time.
Man, this is giving me flashbacks to
Old,
high school.
rather battered locker. Water and all sorts of other liquids have splashed on its door and left their mark.
I don't like how he says other liquids. I don't like what that implies, Darren. I really don't.
You know, that fat idiot's kit really isn't too bad. And pretty expensive. The lights look brand new. He's definitely not had them for long. Perhaps the store used to do better before, and he had some savings. Or maybe he bought the new lights on credit. The store couldn't have paid for them, that's for sure.
Well, you want one of his pens.
A used up, chewed up ballpoint pen.
Never mind.
A used up
Okay, I guess we're taking it anyway.
He definitely doesn't need it anymore.
World
What have
tour.
we got here? The US, Hawaii, something illegible, and Europe. Fuller smeared half of it with his filthy paws. What have we got here? The US, Hawaii. What have we got? The US.
Okay.
A greasy map of the world. My world, the USA, around Utah, Arizona. Then over to Hawaii. Afterwards comes North Africa, possibly Egypt. Then China, and then Europe. Looks like a greasy map of the USA. A greasy map of the USA around.
Okay. Just want to double check.
The fatso lives on coffee and burritos. That ought to make for an early death.
You would think.
Fuller ate a microwave burrito with, chili chocolate turkey filling yesterday. I didn't even know that kind of thing exists. But it does.
What the fuck?
Nothing in the whole damn world would make me want to open this door. You've just got to have a look around here to get the impression of what it looks like in there.
Oh.
No.
No. I don't blame him.
Very old-fashioned safe. There's a logo on it. M.T. Schultz, Pittsburgh. Looks at least 100 years old. I find it hard to believe that Fuller hides anything of worth in there. He's more the paranoid type that wants to protect his telephone bill from prying eyes.
Ah.
Should I go through Fuller's garbage?
Yes.
Well, that would mean going through the whole house. I don't think so.
You know what, Darren? You make a valid point. You bitch. Get the stool pigeon.
A cheapo, old-time cuckoo clock. A testament to Fuller's fine taste for stylish interior decoration. Hey, there's a small opening. I could easily fit my finger in there.
Looks like we need an Allen key.
I think Fuller took his mother on a world tour a few years back. Might be a kind of souvenir. Let's see. It seems to be a mechanism to wind it up. Behind it is a little button. I can't wind the clock up.
Oh, birdie buddy, hi. Okay. Maybe he's in the basement.
What the heck? A secret door hidden behind the photo backdrops.
Are we gonna find Fuller's porn room or something?
Photo developer. Looks like it's been there for a while, but the bottle's still sealed, so it could still be good. Fuller will hardly miss it, and even if, I can live with it.
I want to confront Fuller, so we'll do that, and then we'll finish with this.
What the hell are you doing here, boy?
We're here to kick your ass!
Keep your hands off, Fuller! Because of you, my mother's in a coma.
What have I got to do with your mother? Out! Out of my basement! Go on, get out of here!
You should have told me that she called. It was obvious that something was wrong. I swear I'm gonna...
You threatening me? You? Threatening me?
Kick his ass, Darren!
I am gonna...
Out! Get out of here already! You're fired! Out! Out! Out!
You better pray she doesn't die. That's the only thing that'll save your fat ass.
Get out of here! If I ever catch you here again, you'll end up next to your mother.
You're gonna regret this,
You'll
Fuller.
never do anything, you pussy! You haven't got the balls! You haven't got the guts! You got nothing!
I'll think of something. I'll get him back. That man's gonna pay, you just wait. But I still need the film with Angelina's pictures on it from out of his camera. I could use his darkroom to develop the film and make the prints. If he's not gonna pay me, then that'll do as a partial payment. Now all I have to do is somehow get him out of the store.
Well, come on. Come on in. Take a look around. Buy something.
Thanks.
Ah, a young man. You a soldier? Bit slow on the uptake. Have you served?
No.
Sir. No, sir.
Ah, so you want to put me on, do you? Find something for yourself and then beat it.
You know what? For that attitude, we'll just beat it to begin with. Fuck you. But anyway, oh, hi, person. We confronted Fuller, and we'll just get him out of his place next time. Oh, store. I love how, like, the game is trying to be helpful and give me, like, screenshots in the save menu. But because it's in windowed mode, it can only get part of it at a time.